welcome to my channel. So today I'm doing another dump and go crock pot video for you. Seem to be doing really well on this channel, so I thought why not do another one. I have 4 new ones for you. I did get a couple of these off Pinterest, so I will definitely leave all the directions and stuff in the description box below, along with explaining it along the way. These are so simple, so easy, and half of them you just have to throw in a crock pot and walk away. So those are awesome. And for those of you who are new, I would love if you stuck around and hit that subscribe button down below. And okay guys, let's get started. This first one is my favorite. It is the cream cheese chicken chili. You'll need a can of Rotel, sweet corn. I use Great Northern beans, but you can use any beans you want. Garlic and chili powder, chicken broth, cream cheese. I used 2 pounds of chicken and a ranch dip packet. So I just threw these pieces of chicken breast and they are huge, so big, and I just cut them apart. And then you are going to drain the corn. So I just dumped the whole can in. You're also going to drain the beans out as well. And then I did not drain the Rotel out, so you want all of those juices in there. So I just dumped the whole can in there as well. And then you are just going to need 2 cups of chicken broth. And this seriously is like the absolute best recipe I have ever made in my entire life. I absolutely loved it. And I only had a little bit of chicken broth left, so that's why you've seen me dump it in. And then you just dump the ranch packet in. And the recipes I've seen, you can just do like a teaspoon of chili powder, or a teaspoon of garlic powder, or onion powder. I just kind of eyeball it and dump as much as I want in. I love garlic powder. I think it just makes everything taste better. And then we just mixed it up a little bit. This is totally optional. You really don't need to do that. And then you just stick the cream cheese right on top of the chicken breast. And this cooks between 6 and 8 hours. I think I actually left mine in for 6.5, and it turned out perfect. And then once that is done, you can take the chicken out and shred it. I took some of it out and shredded it on the side. And some other times I just like to shred it in the crock pot and just leave it, or I just shred it once it's in my bowl. It doesn't really matter to me. I'm not super picky when it comes to that, but you just shred it, throw it back in, stir it up, mix it up. This is what it looks like. It is so, so good. Use crackers on the side. I love ranch Doritos with any kind of chili, so that is what I did. This is totally optional as well. I just threw some cheese on the top and then let it melt. And that was so good. You can always add it later on. You don't even have to add it to the crock pot. You can add it to your bowl. This was absolutely amazing. This next one is a taco tater tot casserole. You'll need a pound of hamburger, taco mix, cheddar cheese, soup, hash browns or tater tots, cheese and minced garlic or garlic. And I've never used ground turkey before, but it was cheaper than ground beef, so I just decided to try it out. And when I started chopping it up, it looked so disgusting. I was not even sure. It almost reminded me of bologna, so if you've never tried it, but once you get it cooked, it's actually really, really good. And then you're just gonna put the garlic in with the hamburger just to kind of mix it up, or in mine, ground turkey. And I just love minced garlic. It's so good for everything. The recipe I seen on Pinterest, you were supposed to use tater tots. I just had these chopped hash browns, and this is just, I think, a pound or 2 pounds. I can't remember what it says. 2 pounds of it, just from Walmart. And then I'm just dumping the ground turkey in, and then a whole thing of taco seasoning, and then this cheddar cheese soup mix. Is it a soup? I know it's just straight cheddar cheese. It looks disgusting coming out of a can. But once this is all mixed together, it is so good. And then after you cook it, you just dump the cheese right on the top. And I actually forgot the cheese in the end, but you don't even need it. I mean, obviously you could definitely just add it, but like I said, I forgot to use it because it was good just the way it is. So that is just how I made it. This was so fast. This took probably 2 hours to cook fully. And that is awesome. 2.5 hours. And yeah, this was absolutely awesome. It was so good. I definitely recommend this one. Like I said, it's super easy and super fast. Throw some sour cream on it, garlic bread, whatever you want on the side. Awesome. This next one is a Parmesan chicken and potatoes. And you just need a pound of chicken, minced garlic, Parmesan cheese. You'll need the grated along with the shredded, an Italian seasoning packet, garlic powder, salt and pepper, and potatoes. So you're only gonna need like 2 pounds of potatoes, but these were starting to get gross. Did I say potatoes? I always say potatoes, and I know they're potatoes. I get it, but I don't know. It must be just, I don't know. I don't say them right. Potatoes, potatoes, potatoes. I don't know. I'm just gonna cut them all up into like smaller pieces. You can cut these however you want. I just like to cut them smaller so they cook faster because I feel like in my crock pot, potatoes, oh my goodness, seem to just take forever to cook. So I'm just going to chop those up. I threw the chicken in, you throw the potatoes in, and then you're going to do 3/4 cup of chicken broth. I also did 2 tablespoons of minced garlic. I don't even think this was in the recipe, but I just like it, so I didn't really care. I kind of just throw a lot of my own stuff together when I get going. And then you're just going to need just some garlic powder, and I always have Presley dump it in. Ours comes out so fast, so we probably use way more than what we should. And then just some pepper. You can add salt. I don't really ever add salt to anything. I don't know why, I just don't. And then you'll need one of these Italian packets. They are super cheap at Walmart. I think they're like only 50 cents. And you just need a tablespoon of this. I always just add a tiny bit extra because that's where all the flavoring comes from, is these little packets, so why not add a little bit more? It also said to add oil in the recipe. Like I said, I'll leave the link in the description box. I'm not even sure why. And then throw in some grated Parmesan cheese, and we used 1/2 cup of that. Then we also threw in 1 cup of shredded cheese. I ended up using this whole little container. This came from Walmart. Presley's always helping me, and she just licked the cheese, dump it right in. Definitely doesn't matter. And you just kind of have to add some extra because who doesn't love having extra cheese on their recipes? And then this is what it looks like when it's all done. And then you just throw in some extra cheese on top just so it melts. This was so good. This only took about 5 to 6 hours to cook. I always just kind of check it and stir it as I go. My potatoes take so long to cook. So here it is. This is it. It was so good. This was one of my favorites as well. This last one came from Pinterest as well, but I kind of just made it up as I went. You'll need some tortellini. This is from Walmart. I think it was 1 pound. And then the meatless corn. This is like hamburger, but it's meatless. And this was actually really, really good. I was really impressed with it. And it was 12 ounces. And then you'll just need some Parmesan cheese and some Prego sauce, garlic powder, just because this one is roasted garlic and herb. This one is so good. And I just dumped it along the top. And then I just threw some Parmesan cheese on the top. I didn't measure this. I just threw all over the top until it was fully coated. And then I'm just throwing some garlic powder in just because it just tastes amazing with everything. So I just dumped it all over. And then I just mixed it all together. And this only took about 2 to 2.5 hours to cook. This was absolutely amazing. And then once it was done, I just threw some mozzarella cheese on the top, let it melt for a little bit. And that is it for that. It was so easy. Like I said, 2 hours. Awesome. But you guys, that's it for the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, I would love if you hit that subscribe button down below. And let me know if you guys plan on trying any of these crock pot meals. I love dump and go crock pot meals. They are amazing. They save my life on days and weeks I just do not want to cook. But yeah, that's it. So I will see you in the next video. Bye.